understand that efficiency starts with quality. That's why we specialize in producing high-performance lubricants designed to keep your machinery, vehicles, and operations running smoothly. Our products are engineered to prevent wear and extend the life of your equipment from heavy lubricants.
Yes, that is Climax. And I have in the studio, surprisingly, the chairman of Climax Lubricants, Dr. Emmanuel IHEAGWAZI. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You're welcome to the studio, sir. You're welcome. And I also have a very good friend of mine, the Director of Finance, Sheyi. Good morning. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. We want to look at the industry, the lubricant industry. We all know that there are a lot of fake products around, not only in the lubricant industry, in other industries, but this issue of your engine, vehicle, your machines, whatever that you're using, but you're using lubricant to lubricate the engine, we have a lot of fake around. But how do we identify the quality among all these products? That's why we are here. And I would like Doctor to kick off the game to identify quality products. What are the things that you expect Nigerians to look for when you are buying lubricants?
Okay, thank you. For me, quality products determine the efficiency of the machines or whatever you are using the lubricants to do. Just like the way people always tell us that the quality food you eat determines the wellness of man. So, and that is why in lubricant industry, the life of every automobile is a lubricant. So the quality of such lubricants determine the lifeline of the automobile, whatever you are using it for. Number one is, what is lubricant? If you can understand what is lubricant, then you now talk about the quality. And then before you now talk about the fake one, because every good thing has fake. And as I have told you, the lubricant is the lifeline of automobile equipment, whatever one. Without lubricants, it's just like living your life without drinking water. So those lubricants are manufactured in a quality matter. And such quality means that when you put lubricant in the motor and the motor is on, while the motor is on, the lubricant is lubricating all those equipments. And while lubricating them, those additives and chemicals that is used in manufacturing them, while the motor is on or the engine is on, the chemical in quotes will be cooling it while you are firing it. And the same way as it's cooling it, that's why you can see the engine is hot, but inside is cool. And then, in other way, as it's firing the machines, the additive in quotes is preserving the mechanisms of those ions. That's why you can see motor that somebody used in 20 years ago, it will still like new because they are applying quality lubricants. Then I have told you preserving it, cooling it. Then as you are firing it again, the same lubricant is cleansing the engine to make it neat, to make sure there is no sludge. Just like what we are hearing today, the blood vessel is being blocked, this and that. So that lubricant, quality one, have all those mechanisms. And that's why when you are using good engine oil, quality one, like CLIMAX, yes, then you will discover that you will have rest of mind. Your engine will work efficiently, and there is nothing to worry about. It will give you rest of mind. That's why I always tell people that our product is not just an oil. It's a lubricating machine. If you use it, it will efficiently give you the value of your money. Now let's talk about the fake aspect of it, which you are asking me, and the quality aspect of it. Let me tell you the truth. I always tell people that 90% of deaths we witness today in the hospital and other places, most of them, as we are told, we are caused by fake drugs. That is why the same way Sun and Manufacturers Association are working hard to avoid fake products that will affect the automobile and every other industries that we are using to enhance life. The same way, now that is working towards fake drugs and other things. Now, if you buy fake drug, and maybe you are having hypertension, you are having arthritis, you are having this and that, and you apply fake drug, at the end, you will take drug, but you will still die. So the same way, why are people doing those fake drugs? Those fake drugs, people that after money, not after future, uses it to get money in expense of people's life, and that is drug imports. The same way, if you come to lubricant industry, whatever God does, it's always the devil himself always does the fake one, and those fake one you can easily get money. So the companies that have address, the companies that have man cap, are the one doing the right thing. But because these days they have to fake even the man cap abroad. So when the Manufacturer Association and so on saw that, oh, the one they have before has been fake in one way or the other, that is why this redesign is ongoing. So that they can bring in new one. I believe it's something that is doable within 4 years, because as we are working towards to make sure that we reduce all those fake and all those adulterations. The devil also with his own agent, people who want to make money in the expense of people's future. You know, how can it happens to me while before? I just bought a very good new brand car. And then I went and I bought engine oil. I just go where they said, and I said, give me engine oil. They gave to me. I poured the engine oil into my car. And where I bought this car, in those days, it's very used. I bought it in France. I started it. The car is fine. And then we shipped the car. We came to Nigeria. And then I bought oil in Nigeria. I put inside that car. And then the sound changed. If not that the mechanic is wise one, he now told me that we should remove the engine oil, and then he now recommend the one that is better than the one I bought. And surprisingly to me, when they remove the engine oil and they put the other one, and then everything becomes normal. And that is what convinced me. In fact, that is what gave me insights that we should do the right thing. And that is what gives me the vision of, or the conception of CLIMAX. I told people we didn't go into lubricant industry because of money. We went into the lubricant industry because in those days, people are faking products. And for my integrity as somebody who rely on God and depend on God, I decided not to sell adulterations. So I decided to go into the industry in order to create an impact and to give people the real thing they need for their money and for their life.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Now, let me get to my friend Sheyi. Let's look at this industry, the manufacturing industry. And in the last 5, 6, 7, or 10 years that we've been in the industry, what has been your experience when it comes to quality products, lubricant products?
Well, good morning once again, and viewers and so on. For my own experience, critically, it has actually been a matter of conformity with the regulations requirements or specification. We operate in an environment with a client where people look for shortcuts to actually get money. And when the inspiration or when the motivation for you to go into the business or set conversation is for profit and gain, then little attention will be paid to quality, little attention will be paid to meeting the required specifications required by the regulators. Now, for this industry, the way it was so organized, we have so many regulators, and we have the DPR. Before you can even start blending in Nigeria, you need to get DPR approval, you need to have the license to operate, you need to have the new plant approval. They will come and check the facilities. You have the location of the facility, which you call the assessment of your facility. You know exactly the location and before they can help for the people staying around. We have the SON, which is the SON, that's the standard operation in Nigeria. We have manufacturing association in Nigeria. Now, but the truth of the matter is this: how many players in this industry today belong to this or are certified by these organizations or these regulators? So the issue around quality is one that has to do with having a framework that will enable all the players to conform and to drive their business under the guideline of their regulators. Now, as it is today, if you check through DPR and you ask how many new plants were licensed to operate in Nigeria, you'll be surprised the number of new plants that was approved to operate. But you go to the market, you get to Alaba, you get to those locations, you see so many producers of lubricants, so many names that you've never had before that are operating, that are producing to see. And these are people that are in the market to make money. And that is where the issue is now. So they would be ready to reduce the price, to give you a price that you say, no, it's cheaper in the market, it's the best in the market in terms of pricing. But the quality is zero. And that is killing the life of your vehicle. That is killing the life of your automobile. That is killing the life of your industrial machine. So the key thing here is, one, the regulators. Two, the task force that drives implementation and for the accreditation process to be certified as creditworthy. Now, because the issue, just as we said, the business climb. Now, the government official is ready to manipulate or to find a way to just approve for you to just operate as long as you're ready to do kickback or you give him through the window or whichever way we do it. So a lot of people or a lot of Nigerians give attention to quantity instead of quality. So when the customer gets to the market and he says, how much is this one? You say it's A. How much is this one? I say, give me the cheap one. Not minding that the cheap one that they've given you will kill your automobile. In the next 2 months, 3 months, you are going back to either change your ring, change this, change that, and you are losing. So they say penny wise, pounds foolish. So the issue of quality as far as the Nigerian environment and industry is concerned has to do with having a framework that will make every player in the industry conform. And that is where the MANCAP came up. The MANCAP came up because of the issues around the quality in the market. And that was what led to the changing of that design. The MANCAP is mandatory conformity assessment program. It is mandatory for all players to be registered under this so that anybody seeing that logo will know that this is the quality. But the flip side of it is, don't we or the government official that are going to implement or give this design to the customers after certification, are they not compromised? That is the question. So most of the times, it is in the implementation of the policy. We have fantastic policy. The government has fantastic policies, but it's not about the policy formulation, it's about the implementation. So majorly the challenge we have is about implementation. Who are those implementing? Who are those players that are in that climb or in that ecosystem that will make this to work? So, and that is where we have the challenge. So only God-fearing and people with high integrity goes into this industry to make impact. And that is why CLIMAX is what we have today in terms of brand. Now, people may say, but this, we are not seeing this product, or we are not seeing, it's not visible everywhere where we go. The reality is that the product, that a quality product that you have, until a customer tests and he sees the value, that is when there will be repeated purchase. And you hardly not see it, because you already have a mindset that what I'm going to the market with is, for example, 20,000 naira, and I want to buy a carton of a particular product, maybe 5W30 or 5W20. So when you get to the market, you ask, how much is the price of this one? How much? No, give me that one. So you find out that people go for the price and not for the quality. And that is where the challenge is. But who can make this thing happen? Is the government regulators. It's those people that are mandated to make the quality assessment and improvement, positioning and program to work in the industry that can fast track this process for us to get to the desired destination.
Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Chairman, you've been in this industry and there are a lot of policies that, but to you, they are not friendly, friendly policies. And talking about credit facilities, talking about environment where you work and all that, in your own view, where do you think government can come to at least cushion the effect of credit, or the effect of the production of this product in your industry? Where do you think government can come?
Anyway, for me, we are told, and they are still telling us that governments are business enablers. And the same we feel that the agencies are also telling us. All of them, whenever they visit us, because we level done things that is expected of us by expected employment, putting food on the table for the masses. And whenever they come to us, they always tell us that our business is never done. And the past government introduced ease of doing business. The reason of introducing all those ease of doing business is to give us enabling ground. In fact, they want to, imitate what other countries have done in terms of industrialization. Like other developed countries, some of them gave us gave their industrialists, the bank gave them money with zero interest. Some gave them 5-year moratoriums and this and that, tax freeze and other enabling, some incentives that makes one to drive the market. But in Nigeria, I pray that God will see us. They say the same thing, the same way people say them. But in implementations, there is always an issue. But let me tell you something today. If you are asking me the way government can come in, you can always say what other people have done. But the real matters is still on. Let me say something. Last few years ago, in those days, we have not even dreamed of having industry. But the government came and they introduced that way of doing business. They want small scale business people to go into middle scale, and the middle scale to go into full industrializations. And they said bank is out to help us. They introduced bank of industry and things like that. And we came more in a mass and we started. And that is why we have CLIMAX today. And by God's grace, God has used us to create employment for thousands of Nigerians. And that is the truth. But there is something that happens when you are talking about what government can do to help the industries. Of course, they know what to do. What you have said is true. But in Nigeria, I see it like they will ask you to, they will put incentive in the front, but in the back, another thing. I started when they told us that bank is business enablers, and then bank of industry, commercial bank, the same way the regulatory like BPR and then SON, all of them are business enablers, and they are there to chase out all those arbitrations that will disrupt our movement in the markets. And then the bank is there to give us money so that we can compete with China, compete with this and that. Then we went. But all of a sudden, the vice was the case. Did you know that I opened LC to buy products 2020? 2002. And those products came. The bank was the one we are paying bank. Bank is easy. Customers and we are buying from banks. When you are talking about credit, you are bringing issue of provocation. Then after 3 years that we have sold those goods, bank has taken their money. We have even paid all the staff that works. The bank came back to tell us that those LC, they did not get the money from CBN, and money was the value that we are going to pay 500%. In Nigeria. As I'm talking to you, one of my company is sealed up. The bank took over the company. And I'm not owing the bank. Owing them dime, I'm owing them no kobo. They just say that they were not able to get money from CBN. And that is why that the thing has crystallized on my name. So the bank are demons. So I'm sorry for you mentioning that credit. Because I can only encourage business people to work according to their capacity and according to what they can be able to do for today Nigeria, but not for credit.
Thank you, Doctor. Now, before I let you go, Sheyi, last word from you, because this edition of CLIMAX Lubricant on the Bumper Flipper Show is going to continue for the next episode. We are just going to have our guests to come and talk more about lubricants. Your last word, CLIMAX, excellent lubricants. Where do you get that from?
We got it from, it's an inspiration based on the inputs and what we put into that our production and blending. We know that the quality of our product, anything that you see that is branded CLIMAX, is called top-notch in terms of quality, top-notch in terms of penetration, top-notch in terms of meeting the requirements. We're actually API certified. So what that means is that for any of the product that you see that come out from the stable of CLIMAX lubricant industry, be rest assured that it gives you the peace of mind that you require for your automobiles. But I believe there will be another segment where we're going to talk about, because the major challenge we have is mixed application. Now, using a wrong engine oil, applying it to a wrong vehicle make or specification, it will give a lot of problems. So we would still come and speak about that so that our viewers will understand what do I need to buy for my vehicle and not buy a wrong product that will kill or reduce the lifespan of the vehicle.
Thank you very much for that. That's how we can go for today. I want to believe that by Monday next week, we're still going to have my people with me. We're still going to talk more on lubricants industry. And it's for your good and for my good to go for quality, not to go for the money, but quality products. My name is Stephen Abiola Ismail, your regular host. I will see you next week. Stay tuned to MITV as you enjoy all our programs. Bye for now.
We understand that efficiency starts with quality. That's why we specialize in producing high-performance lubricants designed to keep your machinery, vehicles, and operations running smoothly. Our products are engineered to prevent wear and extend the life of your equipment. From heavy machinery to automotive engines, every batch is carefully crafted, tested, and perfected to meet the highest industry standards. Why choose CLIMAX Lubricants? Superior quality. Our range of products is engineered with advanced technology to deliver outstanding lubrication for enhanced performance. Reliability. Tested to meet the highest industry standards. Our products provide consistent durability and protection. Eco-friendly. Designed with sustainability in mind, we offer powerful solutions without compromising on environmental responsibility. Wide range of products from automotive services to manufacturing plants. Our lubricants are trusted across industries to keep operations running at peak performance. We keep things moving. For further inquiries, visit our website www.climaxloops.com or contact us today at our head office 35/37 Emerald Road, Norway, opposite Deeper Life Camp, Ogun State, or call 0703 411 7841 or 0802 036 2888.
We are Climax Excellence in Lubricants.